We're on Lake Kissimmee with a guy that will be fishing the tour out here in a little bit, Tyler Woolcott. So Tyler, I wanted to ask you a few questions because you are kind of unique and you're in kind of a cool situation. You're a young guy, you're a rookie on tour. What made you take the leap to do this big, competitive, stressful, kind of crazy lifestyle change?
Well, last year I fished as a co-angler on the FLW Tour, which they no longer have. Kind of made it at the nick of time, but I qualified through that program to fish as a pro. In the point system, I got 14th in the points, which qualified me to move up the level and fish as a pro for next year. And with the opportunity given, it being so easy, I figured to take it and take the opportunity instead of having to go back later, a couple years later, and qualify through the Costas or maybe even fish the Bassmaster Elite tournaments through the Opens. But I figured since I have the opportunity, I don't have to spend the money and try and qualify to go through that process. I figured I'd take it while I'm young and get out there with the big boys. I've taken my steps. I've fished at a teen level, a high school level, a college level as a co-angler. So I feel like I'm ready to take the leap.
Awesome, man. I gotta ask, how old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
21? And you've already fished the tour as a co-angler for 3 years, did you say?
3 years.
Wow, dude. So you're pretty seasoned and ready to go. Well, let me ask you this, and this is maybe kind of like a selfish question, but I know you guys are going to be fishing kind of some unique places. I think Rayburn's one of them. You're going to be fishing all over the country. What are some gambler things? Like what are some gambler baits, gambler technique style things that you're going to be using in different parts of the country?
Well, one of my favorite baits to throw when there's big fish around is this chatterbait, and one of my favorite trailers to put on a chatterbait is an Easy Swimmer or a Little Easy. That tail kicking around really gets them going. And another bait that I love is the Ace by Gamblers. It's a stick bait, and when the fish are like, when you know there's fish in an area, you want to slow down and pick it apart. It's hard to beat that stick bait, and Gambler has some amazing colors that you can't beat.
Tyler, and I don't know how to ask this in the right way because it's, some people might get a little uncomfortable. I've known you for a while, so we can do this. I never knew that you were born a little bit different with your hand in that. And I don't know if you're comfortable to talk about it, but...
Let's do it.
All right, he's open. Has it forced you to adapt or fish different? Like, how has it changed the way that you fish and the way that you approach your life on a day-to-day basis?
Honestly, I don't even remember it's there half the time. I fish and do everything else like a normal person would. But, I don't like to call myself different, but it's on my hand, it's on my body. That's how it is. But I just adapt. I hold the rod a little bit different than normal people. I hold the rod a little bit higher. But, I almost feel like that's better. I feel the rod a little bit better, But, it's not really a challenge for me. I've had it my whole life. It's not something new. I use it to my advantage. That's what it is. I'm going to have to deal with it. I don't see any problems. I've never had anything I couldn't do because of my hand, so I'm a unique person,
That's a good approach, man. Like, in the end, you are what you are, and you move forward, and you kind of make life what it is. I like your attitude, dude. That's freaking empowering. Well, that's a wrap. Look for this guy, rookie on tour, Tyler Woolcott. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, follow him, follow Gambler Lures, and you can check me out at Mikey Balls Fishing. Tight lines, guys. We'll see you next time.